Honestly, I'm gonna get that tatted across my chest or my face. It all comes down to how price is moving. What is going on, guys? Candace B here. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. If you're new here, if you're already subscribed, welcome. So glad to have you here. Thank you for stopping by to watch little ol' me. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day, whatever you're doing. I hope you're doing well mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all the good stuff. I honestly hope you guys are all thriving. Today we are back with another Forex related reaction video, and this video is by Mr. Raja Banks himself, Rakil. You know I love reacting to his videos because they are so informative. Like, they're so simple, but then it's like, and today's video is an interesting topic. The title is 3 Reasons Why You Will Never Be a Funded Trader. Now, he put 3 why reasons, but I know he meant 3 reasons why. But yeah, doesn't that seem like such an intriguing title? Like, I'm very curious to see what he has to say. But that being said, before we get into this video, I'm just gonna need you guys to do one little thing. Just stop, scroll down, hit that like button real quick. It's so easy, it's free. Might as well do it, we love free. But while you're down there, you might as well subscribe, hang out with your girl, stay a while, all that good stuff. You already know what I'm gonna say, y'all already know. You guys already know. But that being said, let's get into this video.
Why you're never gonna be a funded trader. Never. There are 3 reasons why you will never be a successful funded trader. And believe me, these are very important reasons. This is the main reason why the funded companies make a lot of money. Trust me, they make tons of money, shit tons of money. And because of these 3 reasons why they're making money, and these are the same 3 reasons why you're never gonna be a funded trader. Never, right? Reason number 1. Is money. Is money itself. That's it. Like, if you look at your regular life right now, or even if you read the statistics of funded companies, you're going to see that 90% of people, they come from the background where they don't have enough savings to last maybe like $10,000. You know, 80% of people are participants. They don't have 10,000 to their name, and now they want to trade on a $100,000 account, $200,000 account, $50,000 account. And it's very simple. You know, whenever you haven't traded more than, let's say, $5,000 or $10,000, you know, the drawdown on a $50,000 or $100,000, sometimes it's much more than your own regular account. It's very important, right? Whenever you're going to these funded companies, you're trying to trade these big, large accounts, your emotions aren't there yet, you know? So one advice, okay. What we're going to do is we're going to talk about the 3 problems why you're not going to be a successful funded trader. Like, a lot of these people, like, you know, you have dreams, you're going to be $1 million funded trader or $2 million funded trader. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. Maybe for 1% or 2% of people it may happen, but for the majority, it's going to be very tough. You know, so I'm going to tell you a solution for the first problem, money. Right? The solution for the first problem, money, is to maybe focus on a small live account. You know, and this problem 1 goes into problem 2 too, which is discipline, right? So start with a small account, maybe like a $100 account, $200 account. Like, a lot of people, what they do is they start off with a demo account. They make these returns, these imaginary returns on demo account. I mean, they're real returns because they're in your account, but it's demo, right? It's on a demo account. You make these returns, right? Now you do understand technicals. When you're trading a demo account, you're learning about technicals. Perfect, you understand them. But do you understand emotions around money?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, I will admit, I will be the first to say, and I will say it unapologetically, I still struggle a lot when it comes to emotions and money. And I've heard for as long as I remember in my trading journey that, you know, you should start with a small account and build it, because if you can't trade with a small account, how are you going to trade with a larger account? And I think the main reason is just that emotional intelligence when it comes to money, that emotional relationship. So it's difficult, man.
At the same time, which is why you can do well on a demo account and fail miserably on a live account, because you don't have that emotional intelligence to manage money. Because whenever you're taking a decision around money, it's an emotional decision. Whether you're taking someone else to eat, you're going to the clubs, you're buying something expensive, you're buying a car, you're buying a house, you're trading. These are all emotional decisions made around money, right? So first of all, what I recommend people is to start with a small account, with a $100, $200, $300 account, a live account. Start a live account like that, trade it over, let's say, 1 month to 2 months. And then once you've seen, you've gained around 50%, 60% on that live account, withdraw that money and then go to the funded account. Right? Because the number one thing is you need to build your discipline, right? Your discipline needs to be to the stage where you're not looking at a trade and thinking, oh man, I'm gonna draw down and I'm not gonna look at the charts, I'm just gonna look at the drawdown, it's increasing. Now you gotta manage that. The first thing is you need to really understand how price is moving, how charts are moving, what candles are doing, what technically you can see in the chart that's going to tell you that this is not the right trade, right? These are things you need to really focus on, because once you're trading with discipline, once you're trading that small account, what's going to happen over time is you're going to understand that, hey, you're consistent on the small account. If you can't be consistent on a small account, how the hell are you going to be consistent on a $100,000 account or a $200,000 account?
I get that. I totally get that. It makes so much sense when that question is asked. I know a lot of people, they'll say, and I know people will have, opinions about it in the comment section below, which feel free, but I know a lot of people would say that, when they have more money, more leverage to play with, then they're kind of, I guess, feeling more secure, more confident. When you have less money, it's hard to kind of accept the returns or whatever the case may be, the potential returns, but it's true. And it's I wish I had started my trading journey knowing this, because I think it really screwed me up, and it's still something I'm having to fix mentally. Is if you can't trade with a smaller account, if you can't be consistent and be okay with those returns and just being steady, then how could you do it with a larger account for the long term? You know what I mean? It's true. It's very hard to accept, honestly.
When people see me trade my $2.5 million account, where I've already withdrawn $2 million from it, they're like, oh, hey, Raja Banks, you're trading 100 lots. You're trading 150 lots now. Your gains are crazy. They're not.
Hey, Raja Banks, are you trying to give me a little 100, little $200,000? Just a little bit, please. Dang, 2.5 million? Okay, I see you, Raja, doing your thing, man. I remember when he was just starting out. So it's so dope to see. Honestly, it's well deserved. His mindset is different. But that's so dope to hear that. Dang, but can you spare me a little 100,000? Sir, I will not say no to that.
Crazy gains. They may be 2% a day, 1% a day. If I make $20,000 on a trade on my $2.5 million account, that's a 1% gain. That's all what it is. That's a 1% gain on my big account. Now, reason number 3 is going to be risk management. Because now funded companies are great in a way where they provide you simple rules you need to follow. And those rules are built around risk management, how you're going to manage your risk, right? A lot of people, you guys come from a background where you're trading $500 account, you're trading $1,000 account, and you're really multiplying that. You're basically flipping those accounts. So when you become account flippers, your risk management goes out the door. Because $500 may not mean a lot to somebody, and they may be able to risk $200 to make $350 on news, and you can flip a small account because the drawdowns are not as big as the drawdowns you're going to get on these large funded accounts, right? So risk management is key, because a lot of people, they don't have experience in managing risk, right? Once you don't have experience in managing risk on a large account is not going to work.
Even having experience with it, but just still screwing up, again, guilty. I feel I'm talking to myself, but just even that is so difficult, because it's you know what you're supposed to do. It's Candace, but there'll still be those times where you just mess up and your risk management goes out the window, and it's why though? Why? You know what I mean? So yeah, honestly, and I feel that's an everyday battle too as a trader. I don't think that it stops when you get to this place where you're making all this money. Obviously it's improved, because obviously you getting to that point means that you've increased and you've excelled in risk management, you've gotten really good at it, but it's like, I feel like it's still a daily, weekly, monthly, whatever, check in with yourself to be like, yo, stay with the risk management, like don't waver from it. I'm assuming that's how it is, but I guess it depends on the person. I think for me, that will be how it is once I get to those levels, because that's how it is now. I have to keep checking myself on a regular basis. And it's like the moments that I don't, that's when I mess up. So yeah, it's an ongoing battle.
It's basically simply not going to work. And what's going to happen is you're going to end up blowing the account. Then you're going to deposit more money. Or some companies are going to give you this second chance. You deposit more money, or you deposit, like, or you buy the next one for like 50% off or whatever, and then you blow that again. Right? And you're basically just spending money. They're profiting. Great business model. But at the end of the day, you're out of pocket maybe like $2,000, $3,000. I know guys who have failed the challenge 15 times. And they still say, oh man, you know what? No, this time we're going to make it work.
I don't know what it is about funded accounts. Like, I understand that mindset. Like, nah, like this time's going to be different. I mean, I feel like that's how it is with anything. Like, if you blow your own account, you're going to be like, nah, next time it's going to be different. And you fund your account. Trust me, guilty. Okay. But it's just like, it is a great business model. Honestly, shout out to these funded companies, these funded account companies, whatever, what are they called? Prop firms. What am I saying? Shout out to these prop firms, because the ones that are doing it properly and the ones that are legitimate, like they're making bank, honestly. And because they know it's like they are essentially selling a dream. Like they're selling, like you only pay a small amount and you're getting this huge account. Like who's going to say no to that? You know what I mean? Especially like people who aren't in positions that they'll have all that money just tomorrow, but now they have access to it. So they're going to make their money at the end of the day. They're going to make their coins. It don't matter who you are, what you are, whatever you do. It doesn't matter how good or how bad of a trader you are. They will make their money. These prop firms know what they're doing, okay?
I know guys like that. So at the end, what it comes down to, managing risk and discipline. Because again, listen, I'm going to say it again, right? Once you start trading with a small account, $200 account, trade that account diligently for 2 months, right? Take 1 or 2 trades a day for 2 months, trade that account. If you see that you're consistently making gains on that small account, after a while, after 2 months, you're going to understand that you're following, subconsciously, you're following a process to take trades. Maybe, 1 trade at one time of the day, or 2 trades at maybe pre-London, pre-New York or New York Open, and you're consistent now over 2 months. Mentally, you're going to be at a state where you're going to say, okay, you know what? No matter the account size, it all comes down to how price is going to move. Once you get to the level of telling yourself it does not matter what the account size is or what the number of dollar amount in drawdown is, it all comes down to how price is moving. It all comes down to how price is moving.
Honestly, I'm gonna get that tatted across my chest or my face. It all comes down to how price is moving. Literally. Honestly, I should put that somewhere, like in my office or in my room, like just huge words. It all comes down to how price is moving, because we know that, but why are we not remembering that? Like, it literally, that's all it comes down to, how price is moving. The market owes us nothing. Bruh, it's so true. Again, Raja just giving simple facts that make you kind of make your mind go, wow, obviously. But it really does all depend on that, and being able to detach and realize that and not care about the monetary amount. That's just a byproduct. I mean, we all know that that's how we're supposed to think. Again, just hard to put it into practice, but it's possible. It is possible to put it into practice. It is.
Moving up, how candles are forming, what time of the market it is, and then that's it. Then you're like, okay, you know what? Any move that happens in the market, there's a logical reasoning behind it. If sometimes you don't understand that logical reasoning, maybe, later on, once price plays out, you look at that, you're like, okay, this basically made sense. Right? This basically made sense. So it's very simple. The reason why you can be a profitable funded trader, and also the 3 reasons why you will never be a funded trader, is because you haven't traded big enough. And also because you haven't traded consistently enough where you were able to withdraw funds every week. Once you get to the stage, even that's with a $200 account or a $300 account, automatically the third thing is going to come in, which is going to be risk management, right? And what's better way to use risk management rather than magic keys? Now listen, one more thing. On the 1st of September, we're having a market fluidity intake. This is going to be the second intake of 2022. A lot of people have become profitable and they have went on to pass funded challenges because you focus on risk management, you focus on learning price action, you focus on throwing all indicators away because all indicators, they work off of price action. So if you can't read price action, indicators are not going to help you. And this is the reason why you're watching this video right now, because you want to know what makes you a failure for funded challenges and how you can overcome these three things to be profitable with funded companies. We'll see you later. Take care.
Okay, Raja, I like that ending. That was like so the rock music kind of hip hop mixed. I don't know what it's called, but that was pretty cool. It kind of hyped me up at the end. But yeah, guys, honestly, very valid points, very solid. It's true. Like at the end, you know, when he said the reason why you're not consistent with being a trader is because like you haven't traded big enough. Like I feel you. I feel him on that. You know what I mean? But yeah, very simple things to discuss, like, you know, risk management, simple thing, like a simple concept, but so much more difficult to implement. Being emotional, like having emotional intelligence when it comes to money, like that's stuff that we have to work on outside of trading as well. And I realize that, and it's like you have to develop a healthy relationship with money in order to approach the market in a way where it's like, okay, I'm gonna focus on price action and I'm not gonna worry about the money that's coming from it. Because like, yes, I am a trader and I wanna make money, but at the end of the day, I need to know that price action is first and foremost is key, and being disciplined and, you know, with my risk management, and then the money will come. So it's like, again, just reminding ourselves, I have to remind myself, it doesn't matter how many years I've been trading. These simple videos, simple but effective videos, are very important for anyone at any stage in their trading journey to watch and listen to. So yeah, shout out to Raja. Honestly, can't really say much else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, he says facts. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know, smash that like button. I always appreciate it. And let's talk about this, you know, whether you're a funded trader, aspiring funded trader, or you just want to trade your own capital, like what do you think you need to do to get to that level? Or what have you done to have gotten to that level where you're consistent? You know, have you traded a small account consistently for a couple months and then kind of gone on to bigger and better things? You don't know who you can be helping in the comment section below. And last but not least, do not forget to subscribe so you know when I post another video. And in the meantime, feel free to check out any of my other videos on this channel and my other channel, Candace B TV, where I vlog. That being said, y'all, thank you so much for stopping by. Go out there, be great in front of the charts and outside of the charts, just in life in general. You are valid and you are worth it. You are worthy of all things that you desire. And I hope you have a beautiful, sufficient, fulfilling day, week, and life. Bye.